You can use stealth kills to create a distraction by throwing a knife, pushing somebody off a roof.
Amin, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The Merchant King of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are two more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibrand. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
He must be running from something. What's going on? What's he running from?
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand. It takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your...
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Masyaf, or by pickpocketing thugs.
it's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahuddin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
There will be no
He
stopping
better not
him.
cause
You
any
don't
trouble.
understand. I
He
have
will
nothing.
march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
What is that man
That
thinking?
city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it
You must
until
not
death.
trespass here.
The Crusaders must be destroyed. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, find favor with us, that He may grant us victory. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this
Come back
before
now.
it has a chance to begin. That city is ours.
Infidel, die!
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
He should stop acting like a child.
يظهر نفسك مرة أخرى.
Please, be more careful next.
That man seems to be... He must be late for something. هل تريد قول شيء What would make someone move so quickly? هل تحتاج شيئا؟
The strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
He's going to run into someone.
Make no
سأقطع
mistake.
يديك جزاء ذلك. What would make someone move so quickly?
He better not cause any trouble.
يصطدم بشخص ما وهو What would make someone move so quickly?
بس حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Altair, here, take this. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Now I can finally return to myself. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It is a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. Service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory.
Stop! You must not trespass here. Filthy heretic!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Gel buraya. Gel buraya. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives. Be wary, friends. The sight. Khan is everywhere. Watching. Listen here, waiting. Always.
لن يفلت منا مرة.
Just a few coins, please.
Benden bir daha kaçamayacak.
سوف تموت.
Seni gözün kapalı bile yer.
تريد أن تموت؟ توقف عن الجرح.
Seni gözün kapalı bile yer.
So we never get
What's this? I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. A few coins. All I ask.
The Christian king and his army of infidels.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere. But how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Who did this? What? Who's done this? Tell me! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere! You'll hurt someone. Friends! Who's responsible for this?
My family is
Waiting.
sick and dying.
He
Would
tempts
you
us
spare a few
always.
coins?
Be strong!
No, you
Strong
don't
like
understand. I have
Saladin.
nothing.
What is it that
Take
you
up
want?
arms against our enemies in whatever way you
Please,
can.
What is it that you want?
money?
Praise be Saladin. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. What is waiting? Always. Strong like Saladin. Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say
We found the place.
this is an honor.
It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Violence! Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! Praise be Saladin! He has found the strength to stand in the center of great civilization! Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for! The infidel king, they are all fighting for the world! We must resist! We must push back!
How irresponsible of you.
So comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. You there! Yes, you! Come! See what I do offer! That these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor with us. And may grant us victory. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels.
Let me show you everything I have. Could I interest you in some of my wares?
Fires of war consume the
My
land.
family is
And
sick and
thousands
dying.
of lives are
Could you
lost
spare
in
a few
defense.
coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few
I've
coins.
decided to reduce
I believe, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare me something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
What is that man thinking?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
Come, people.
The Crusaders must be
God save him.
destroyed.
He's gone mad. My good people,
Be
Be
wary,
more careful,
friends.
I beg of you.
The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be
What do you
strong,
want?
strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Why did you do this?
where are you?
You should stop that.
Leave now, or he seems to be in a hurry.
You frighten me.
Surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm.
What's he doing?
He better not cause any trouble.
A few coins.
Get away
All
from
I
me.
ask is for something. I'm poor.
What is he running from? What's got into him?
I wonder if he thinks we will win.
I want... What is this?
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your mind. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm.
Oh, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Duvayer sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
لن أدعك تفلت مرة أخرى.
Çekil kenara. Kaçman fayda. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Yeri while you still Deri gözüm kapalı bile yeter. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki aslında değil, hali hazırda kaybedersin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyeceksin. You'll never get away!
Watch what you're doing! What is he doing? Don't do that again, understand?
Just a few coins, please. Have any money? My family's
Darkness and their fathers before us. It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
I'll teach you to pick a fight, you!
Pay for your sins!
When you have been exposed, killing some of your...
Have your head! Die, infidels! Yeah, septic! Infidels! Back here! No chance against me. God is on my side!
It does not mean we must as well. Come on, this is our chance to begin anew. Take your hands close.
Guards! I saw him kill someone!
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed. Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
What is it that you want?
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
I am at your service.
Everywhere they
What's he running for?
Listen here, citizen. For him, curse the Christian king.
He's going to hit someone.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
The most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qalasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
What would cause him to run?
Thousands of lives are lost in its
Could you
defense.
spare a few coins?
It seems a tragedy. But I say, this
Watch
is
yourself.
an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we
All I
believe
ask
in.
is for a few
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You are not supposed to be here. It's forbidden for you to be here. Leave now.
All right, where are you?
What happened here?
Where are you? I know you're here
Such
somewhere.
a strange man.
This is terrible.
Kill him!
Heretics! You'll never get away!
I'll have your head!
This is a waste of my time.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا.
See while you still can.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink, Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Go away.
Seems to be in a rush.
What do you want?
That was unwise.
Today, I'll have your head!
Way
I will have you!
Pathetic! You wish You're making a mistake. Nobody should stand here. Leave.
That was painful.
It's forbidden for you to be here. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Good people of Damas, you are... Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness, for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
أيها المرتد
Have your head! Give up! You know it! You out of the way! There! Over here! Don't get the king and his army of Israel! Take hold!
You will not get away from me! I'll get you! Take it easy! Kill him! Stop him! Take him down!
Kime böyle yemek istiyorsun?
سوف تموت هنا.
Kime böyle yemek istiyorsun?
May God have mercy on his soul.
Then you put it down. Geber kafir. Yes. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Show yourself.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Masyaf, or by pickpocketing.